YoKale here, and just wanted to make another video on Rematch. Again, I told you guys, you know where I'm going in this game. I'm going pro. But in all realness, I like the game. I'm excited for the game. So of course, the only logical thing to do is to make a bunch of videos that don't really matter. But we're gonna do that anyway. I want to talk about today just things I would like to see in Rematch, and this can be things they've already confirmed, maybe I just haven't seen, things that will be in the game. It's just a comprehension of features and mechanics and things like that I'd like to see in the game. So starting off with our first one, I would love to see a tournament system. We have 2s and 3s tournaments, and in Rocket League it is a little bit ranked, but it's just something to kind of switch up the mode of competitiveness. So you can go into a tournament, maybe it has a sweet piece of cosmetic gear up at the top that you can get when you win or if you win, and just that kind of nature. I think it would be fun to also have that as like 3v3s, 4v4, 5v5, etc. That could be a cool way to play the game, just trying out different modes. Speaking of cosmetics, that is a huge one. I'm pretty sure that the actual cosmetic is going to be pretty robust, but I'll always love more. I like to customize my guy to the very last detail. I'm hoping they allowed for that, as well as maybe a trading system similar to what Rocket League does. Again, I'm probably going to be pulling a lot of inspiration from Rocket League, but trading and, you know, trading with people. If you, I don't know, well, I guess it kind of depends, because I don't know if they're going to be doing solely you just buy and unlock, or if there's any type of RNG, or is everyone going to be kind of on the same cosmetic path. So that is going to be a factor in it all. Another feature I definitely want to see that is kind of in the realm again of cosmetics is, first, this is a two-parter, so check it out. One, I would like to see guilds or teams or any type of structure within the game. So if you big blue lock plans, so if you see like the Neo Eagles League, how you have like Bastard Muchin or PXG or whatever it is, pretty much you can make your own team of squads. Let it be, I don't know, 15 to 20 players maybe. And then you can also customize your jersey, same color and everything like that, to match your team. And that way you can kind of represent yourself and the clan you're with in the game world. So whether you're solo queuing or queuing up with your whole team, etc. Maybe even have a rankings within the team realm. So like, oh cool, YoKale's team is rank 3 or something like that. Mr. Fluffy's team's ranked number 1. Anything in that sort where you can kind of see people's teams are competing, and it's just a comprehension of all the players in your team and how their rank is boosting the overall team ranking. And again, I think this should probably reset every month or every season, however it goes. But I think that's a cool way to be able to get a community within the group, because I think that's going to be a huge part in the longevity, and to have people feel like they're a part of somebody and like they're representing a team in this type of competitive aspect. I think it's hard, especially if you're solo queuing and you're kind of solo. It's hard to kind of foster that communication, especially if it's only like a 5-sec you regularly run with. If you have a whole team, obviously don't make it too big. Set a set number of people that can join. You can hold tryouts and all these other things that will, I think, kind of help the camaraderie of the game. And you already know it's gonna be toxic as hell, and I'm all for it. It's competitive, baby. You gotta sink or swim, sink or swim. So that is one aspect I think would be super fun, and I hope they implement something like that. Obviously, all these don't have to come out now or at launch. These are just ideas that floated in my head, and I want to float them into the internet. And maybe sloclap will see them, or somebody will see them. But yeah, it was more in the kind of feature, maybe mechanic kind of thing. Not really a big mechanic in game, but just prior to the game, where I hope they end up adding, especially for ranked play, you can select the position you want to start at in the game. I think especially for well-organized teams, this will be huge. And just having that little leg up of knowing your formation, knowing who's good at what and what position they can go, and actually start being able to coordinate plays, instead of just keeping that RNG aspect of just swapping out. If you have someone who's really good at being goalie and likes being goalie, let him just be at goalie, you know what I mean? So I hope that is something they either have or they add, especially in the ranked play. Also hope they have, I've mentioned this, but I hope they have training packs, like, again, like Rocket League, but things that you can simulate a scenario that you're already performing poor at. Maybe it's passing, maybe it's hitting a shot from this angle, or etc. And it'll just keep like recycling that scenario until you can start hitting it consecutively. In Rocket League, that was one of the biggest way I learned how to fly. So I'm hoping they have something like that, especially because the passes and your shooting is going to be kind of what runs and rotates the game. So it's going to be a skill you must have. And I hope they just give you a nice controlled environment on how to execute and train those skills properly. Another feature I hope they have, and this one is so crucial, it runs me so hot, is if the clock runs out and it's, let's say it's 1-1, have that bad boy run until somebody scores. I can't stand when games have it as a draw or something like that. I get regular soccer, it happens all the time. But bro, let that intensity build, let that competitive play build, and let the people play until they can't. That's when the game is going to be at its most intense. That heart throb, the sweaty palms, that's what we live for, man. So I hope when things are tied up, they let the game play out until there is a definite winner. That is truly the epitome of competitive gameplay. Winner and loser. Let us ride it out. But that's really it for the things that come off the top of my head. I'm opening up the dialogue again for everyone in the comments. If you guys have been enjoying the videos, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. We're going to be covering all things Rematch, and then when it comes and it's live, even for the beta, for the full release, we're grinding that game out. I'm telling you guys, I'm going pro. Trying to be top in the world in this bad boy. Because I'm a freaking egoist. But yeah, let me know if there's any features or cosmetics or anything of that nature that you would like to see in the Rematch. Maybe in the future, maybe later on, hopefully at release. But there are no bad ideas. Well, no, there are bad ideas, but share them anyway, you guys. It's the internet, don't be scared. With that being said, everyone have a good rest of your day. Until next time, peace.